What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Generator. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCee Mist. My name is MooCee Mist.
On the Vooka Breakfast Show.
너의 중요하다는 words. It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I don't want to know. I don't want no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. Everybody says 너의 꿈을 찾아. Right here, right now. Yeah. 너를 찾으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I don't want to know. I don't want no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just the way I am. You know I'm okay. I'm okay. Just the way I am.
We are live. Durban Streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew.
On the Vooka Breakfast Show. Let's go.
It's so easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so burning inside. There's a feeling it's telling me to run, but I won't hide. I don't mind. Something about you that keeps me alive. How can I get to you this time? I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. In your mind, I swear, to the times promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. In your mind, I swear, to the times promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight.
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'?
It's the Vooka.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah. Stepping in the spot like she own it. Looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my. Yeah. Talk of the city with that body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. Yeah. That thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. She said she need me like heartbeat. Drive me the bed like a RV. Hugging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart. Never. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Famous Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is MooCee Mist.
You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Slide around the city with my day one. I ain't gotta worry cause they A1. Wasn't in the field then you can't come. With us my little shawty going stupid, going straight dumb. With us I'm a big time, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother down. And I know that if I got it I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preachin', I be living that. Taking trips round the globe, bringing game back. Touchdown hood, happy that I came back. Take a photo with my granny for the memories. And if it's for a good cause, I'm buying 10 of these. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Knee deep in the game and I'm still the same. Why you always hating? That's a shame. Gotta split the profits with the ones that came. With your other homies, share the vision, yeah, we got the same picture. You won't catch me in the club, I like to meditate. I be higher than a bird, I like to levitate. When I ask them how they doing, it ain't never great. So I be focused on the money, need a better rate. Baby girl eating veggies, doing yoga at the crib. Swimming in the winter, don't get colder where I live. Still the same number, if you got it, you can hit me. Pull up to the park, I'ma match you on a sticky. I ain't tryna be nobody, I ain't gotta be. 100 bands up, shopping at the Dollar Tree. Never been a type that gotta act, gotta lie. I just go and get the bread and bring it back to the tribe. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. On the outside.
And once again, we are back. It's a beautiful day and a brand new week for the Vooka Nation. And of course, the Durban Night family. Wherever you are listening from, a very good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag to use. Let us know, how are you feeling? Are you looking forward to the week ahead of you? Because we absolutely do. And we are here to prepare and kickstart this beautiful Monday morning with you. It is Monday motivation. You know, we need the motivation to kickstart our day, our morning. Of course, looking ahead into what the day has for us. It is the 9th of February 2026. And I know for a lot of people, they're looking forward to Valentine's Day, which is this Saturday. We're going to be talking everything love this week. Spreading love is what we will be doing. This is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. My name is Moeketsi, and I'm happy and excited to be with you this morning. Let us know what you think. Let us know what are your thoughts, because there's so much to unpack. It is the beginning of a new week, and you know we are from the weekend. If you want to share with us memories and moments that you had during the weekend, you can come through and use our social media platforms. But with that being said, you know that I'm not always alone. I'm with the Dream Team, making sure that you guys have the exclusive content that we always always aim to give you. A very good morning to you, my brother. How are you doing this morning?
Vooka, man. Vooka, man. Guys, I'm gonna record that song. I'm definitely going to record that song, man.
Please.
And I want it to be like a thing when we start every morning, you know.
Do us an
Vooka,
honor.
man.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you doing? I'm happy. I'm hoping that you are feeling the same way. I'm hoping that you're in a great mood, man. It's a brand new week,
Yeah.
right? And Monday is where motivation, is where momentum takes place, or where momentum begins, right? Right here, where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network, man. Between the hours of 7 and 10 every weekday morning, Monday to Friday, always taking such good care of you, giving you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. And you know that you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MooCee Mist. My name is MooCee Mist, and I'm so happy. I'm excited to be both in your presence and in your company. Like Mo said, it is the 9th day of the second month on a Monday morning, 7:30 on the dot, right? Bottom of the hour. And we can't wait to get in touch with you and have a great energy exchange. What you can do is use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But it needs not end there. It also continues on our WhatsApp line, where we absolutely do interact with each other. Dial the number 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and more and Mr. B can continue sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. I can't forget our Durbanite family, all of you who are tuning in and enhancing your listening experience on Underground Radio DBN. Talk to us, man. What is the weather looking like that side? Because, guys, it's like, what, the third, fourth week now where the weather has just been behaving, in my opinion. If you're someone like me and you absolutely love the warm weather, I've been having such a great time, guys. Don't get me wrong, it does get hot and I'm like, whew, guys, gashi, it's hot. But I absolutely love it. I would prefer it to be like this the entire year as opposed to experiencing winter. So I want to hear from you. Send us a picture of what your morning is looking like, and we can't wait to hear from you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And with that being said, you know that we kickstart your day into improving your bucket list and some of the places that you need to travel, as we are, of course, towards Valentine's Day. People are looking for, secluded places that they can go to together with their friends, their partners, because Valentine's Day, we believe it's not only for partners only. You can also go out with your friends and go celebrate the day, right? So for today, in terms of the picture that we are highlighting and the picture that and the place that we recommend you to go to together with your friends is called the Black Rhino Game Lodge, right? So the Black Rhino Game Lodge is a luxury safari retreat tucked within a Tamboti forest at the foot of an ancient volcanic crater in the malaria-free Pilanesberg National Park in Northwest Province. So this place is located in Northwest, right? In Pilanesberg National Park. Just go and search Pilanes National Park. You will get every information that you need, activities that will be available for you to do together with your friends, family, or your beloved partner, right? It offers exclusive access to over 55,000 hectares of wilderness, making it ideal for Big Five sightings in quieter, less traveled areas. Guests enjoy intimate encounters with elephants, leopards, and elusive black rhino on twice daily game drives led by expert rangers, while the lodge itself overlooks a busy water hole that attracts abundant bird life and wildlife, creating a serene yet adventurous bushveld escape just 33 kilometers from Sun City. So go look up the place and let me know if that is the place that you would highly recommend other people to go to. But for now, I highly recommend that you should go check out the place just right here in Northwest in our country. Yes, we're still going to highlight some of the places that you need to travel to when you have a passport. Do you have a passport? Do you have a visa? Can you travel outside the country? Because traveling is one of the most important things that we need to do so that we can explore what other cultures and what other people are doing out there. So I hope this information was helpful enough for you, to get you through and to get you to the place and enjoy a beautiful, adventurous atmosphere it has to offer. 34 minutes after the hour 7 o'clock. What we're going to do right now is to take a short break, and then we'll come back. We give give you your latest news, headlines, traffic on what is happening on the road to stay safe. So please don't switch the dial.
What's up, fam? You're chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Said you needed space.
Hang on to
Said you
myself.
needed
Wanna
more
donate
time to
MooCee
stay. So you went away. But you still would stay in my dream. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door. Even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurts so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50-11 days, 50-11 days, 50-11. I lost count of all of the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you seek? Or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? That wasn't there. Go back. Yeah. So bad. Had to block out the memory. Yeah. Start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, love it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday, your favorite position. Do we still have
All right, once again, a very good morning, and let us keep you updated with your latest headline. These are your headlines that are making headlines this morning. Starting off with your first headline, East London officially renamed Kukompo City. East London will be renamed Kukompo City, a name rooted in 1800s history. Inspired by waves crashing against Kukompo, rock now carves rock. It was a sacred gathering site for Amaxhosa kings, while the arts and culture residents question its necessity. On the next headline, KZN declares food and mouth outbreak provincial disaster. KwaZulu-Natal plans to declare the food mouth outbreak a provincial disaster after recording 207 cases. Premier Tamin Duli emphasized the severity, noting both commercial and communal farmers are affected. He confirmed support from the Agricultural Minister John Steenhuisen, who committed 1.5 million vaccines doses, prioritizing KZN distribution. Your last news headline, William Pretorius takes his own life. Former police reservist William Pretorius has taken his own life. He allegedly shot himself at a petrol station in Brakpan, Gauteng last night, days after he survived an alleged hit in Boksburg. A video video of the suicide is already circulating on social media. National Police spokesperson Atlanta Mate says Pretorius was a person of interest in the murder of Marius van der Merwe, otherwise known as Witness D. Van der Merwe had implicated Pretorius at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Pretorius was also a suspect in the murder of Emmanuel Mbense in 2022. That's all for your news headline. Heading over to your sports news, starting off with football news. The Kaizer Chiefs move atop of CAF Confederation Cup group with Al Masira winner. Kaizer Chiefs beat Al Masira 2-1 at Moses Mabhida Stadium to move atop of Group D with 10 points. Flavio Silva opened the scoring from the penalty spot before Abderrahima, the home, equalized. Eden McCarthy quickly restored Chiefs' lead, securing their third win in 5 games. Chiefs twice went close to extending the margin but missed chances, while goalkeeper Brandon Peterson made key saves. McCarthy's yellow card suspension ruled him out of the decisive clash against Zamalek on 15 February. Zesco remained bottom with 3 points, while Stellenbosch lost 3-0 to Otoho Doyo in Group C. Heading over to your rugby news, a brilliant spring boxer, Blitz boxer strike gold down under and claim path as V&S crown. The Blitz boxer claimed their first title in the Australian soil since 2017, beating Fiji 21-19 in the final after earlier defeating Australia 28-12 in the semi-finals. Ryan Oosthuizen starred with 2 tries in the final, including the decisive score late on, while Sebastian Job added another. Ricardo Duarte converted all 3 tries. Fiji had led briefly in the second half, but South Africa's strong defense and clinical finishing sealed victory. Oosthuizen was named player of the final as the Blitzboks avenged recent losses to Fiji and kept a dominant weekend performance. Lastly, in the football news, Abdisalam Odu calls for sharper edge and title push. Orlando Pirates coach Odu edged his side to be more ruthless despite a 4-1 cup win over Chakuma Chamajavanzela, stressing missed chances could impact the goal difference in the league. He highlighted the need to convert opportunities consistently. GTM coach Lucky Nelikau praised his young squad's effort, likening the challenge of facing Pirates to following a crocodile into the river, and agreed the Buccaneers should have scored more. That's all for your news update. Share your thoughts and your sentiments using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. After the break, we will give you your latest traffic update, so don't switch the dial.
I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away, since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50, 11 days, 50, 11. I lost count of all of the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you'd leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you seek, or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? That wasn't there. Go back. Hurt so bad. Had to block out the memory. Yeah. Start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, love it in the worst way. You've been gone away, since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday, your favorite position. Do we still have chemistry? Yeah. Since you've been gone away so long.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P. Gamakosazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCee Mist. My name is MooCee Mist.
On the Vooka Breakfast Show.
I get it, I get it. I guess I get it now. Life is taking enough from me. think I just need security.
Bringing you a daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. And of course, we always try to give you the latest traffic update, both in the streets of Durban, KZN, and of course right here in our own very backyard of Joburg. Starting off with the traffic update in KwaZulu-Natal. On the N3, full closure between EB Klute interchange and Jan Smuts Highway interchange. This starts Saturday on the 14th of February at 6 p.m. and runs until Monday, the 16th of February at 4 a.m. On the N2, the N2 ramps joining the N3 southbound will also be closed to allow for the demolition of the Kandela Road Bridge. On the N2 between Kwamashu interchange and Umdloti interchange, lanes are restricted in both directions. Please drive carefully. And then, of course, in your Gauteng traffic update, on the N1 southbound at the ramp to Winnie Mandela Drive, there's a stationary vehicle. The right lane is closed. Approach with so much caution. Then, of course, on the N12 westbound at Tom Jones Road, a crash has closed the left lane. Also, on the N1 westbound, or rather the N12 westbound, just before Tom Jones Road, another crash has closed the right lane. So please drive carefully in that area. And, of course, that is your latest traffic update. If you, of course, there's anything else that you would like us to know about what's going on out there on the roads, do use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. Quickly moving on to your latest weather update. Today in South Africa, most of the interior cities are experiencing warm, sunny conditions with coastal areas, while coastal areas remain humid. So this is what the current weather highlights look like for the 9th of February, right? Let's quickly give that to you. Johannesburg is experiencing a high of 30 degrees Celsius and a low of 16 degrees Celsius. Expect clear, sunny skies throughout the day with a light northerly breeze. In Soweto, similar to Joburg, temperatures are peaking at 31 degrees Celsius with sunny conditions and a low, of course, of 16 degrees Celsius. In Pretoria, warm and partly cloudy with a high reaching of 31 degrees Celsius. There is a slight chance of isolated afternoon thunder showers. And then, of course, moving on to Durban, hot and very humid with a high of 31 degrees Celsius. While mostly sunny, there is a risk of intense afternoon thunder showers as humidity levels remain high. And then in Cape Town, sunny and pleasant with a high of 29 degrees and a low of 21 degrees Celsius. Stronger southeasterly winds are expected along the coast by the afternoon. And then moving on to Bloemfontein, warm with a high of 29 degrees. A yellow level 1 warning has been issued for the Western Free State for severe thunderstorm and heavy downpours. Moving on to Khayelitsha, mostly sunny and warm with the temperatures reaching approximately 27 degrees following the general Cape Town pattern of clear skies and coastal winds. So that's all that we have for this morning. And be on the lookout because most of the countries is experiencing quite high levels of warmth. So we would also love to hear from you what your city is looking like this morning. As we move on to the latest market rates and commodities, if you're trading at the US dollar, you'll be paying 16 rands 12 cents. The Great British Pound is trading at $21, 21 rands 91 cents. The Euro is trading at 19 rands and 2 cents. The Japanese yen is trading at 10 cents. Australian dollar at 11 rands 27 cents. And of course, the Chinese yuan at 2 rands 32 cents. Moving on to gold. If you're trading at the gold, you'll be paying 43,500 rands. Brent crude oil is trading at 1,550 rands. And then, of course, last but not least, the Bitcoin is at 1,250,000 rands. And that's all we have for you this morning. In a second, we're going to be jumping straight into our first conversation and topic of the day, which we refer to as the icebreaker. So I can't wait to hear from you. Do keep using that hashtag Vooka Breakfast and dial the number 060-493-3226. I'll see you in a second. Cool stuff.
streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka.
breakfast show.
It's true.
It's exactly 9 minutes till we hit the 10 o'clock on the dot, and of course we still give you 8 o'clock.
This guy wants to knock off already. Imagine Monday morning, 9 minutes before we hit 10 o'clock. Hi, what's happening? What happened over the weekend? Why do you want to quit so early in the morning? We literally just got here. What happened? Talk to me.
I mean, nothing happened. It's just that I had like a very slow weekend.
Okay.
Right? Because we're still having this electric issue.
Okay.
So I think even in terms of my train of thoughts, I'm still trying to find myself because just like Wi-Fi, I can't function, man, without internet.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, I see.
So I feel like electricity also brings the energy and the mood that I need, right? Because I couldn't watch soccer. I know for me, what fires me up is watching my favorite, sporting team plays. Just, watching things that I like on TV. But I can't do that. It's been 2 weeks now.
Okay.
It's been 2 weeks. So I think for me to gather up the energy, right, I need to gather my thoughts. I need to redirect, all of the energy that I need so that I can be boosted. But my weekend,
So is that
there was
why?
nothing much.
Is that why you
There
want
was
to knock off so early?
No, I mean, it's not about even knocking off early because what am I going to do? Because I can't even go home early.
Yeah. No, I see you.
Yeah, circumstances like this lead you to go and bother people out there because you don't have electricity. It also
go
leads
smooch your
me to...
friends.
Yeah, I mean, even finding a date for the 14th of February so that I can spend time with someone rather than being home.
Are you looking? Is this you?
Am I
fishing?
looking?
Yes,
I've
for
always
a
been
date.
looking.
For a date, guys.
And
More
I
is
may
available.
finder.
More is available for this coming Saturday on the 14th of February.
I'm always available.
So you might.
But I'm not available on Saturday.
You might be lucky enough to.
I'm not available on Saturday. Saturday I'm not available.
But
So
you say
we're
you're
going
looking for a
some.
date.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, the
for
last
me-
time you did mention that yes, there's someone that you're going to be spending time with.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
You said you're planning on taking out a young lady.
Taking out a young lady.
Yes.
Wow.
Guys, we can
Let's
we
stop
can rewind.
lying,
We
man.
can
No.
rewind. Our episodes are saved
Maybe
on
you
YouTube.
overheard a conversation, someone was having, and then you thought,
No, Chief, this
no, it
was
was
you.
Mo. No, it was not me. My plans are occupied for Saturday, and I'm not going to be with any girl. I'm going to
Okay,
be
well.
with the guys. It's a men's
okay.
conference. I'm
Oh,
going
you
to
guys are
attend-
having that bringing dates
yeah.
together.
No, we're not
You
doing
guys-
that.
not anymore.
We're going to attend a men's conference.
Not anymore. You're not doing it anymore.
We're
Okay.
not doing that
No,
anymore.
that's cool. That's
right.
cool. That's cool.
I don't know. How about your weekend?
Very, very slow, very non-eventful.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, very non-eventful this weekend. I get a cake. Hey, it's done again. Guys, we're DJs now. We have cakes now. And so we were not gigging this weekend, but it was very chilled. Water pressure is starting to normalize now.
Yeah.
In and around Dobsonville, so that was a good one.
Yeah.
Actually, this morning, at my house, it was proper. This
Proper water
morning,
pressure, yeah.
Normality. It was back to normality. So yeah, I had that going on. But yeah, over the weekend, nothing too hectic.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very slow, very chilled. I think I needed it. I think I owed it to myself as well to just relax and just take a break. Just take a break. This coming weekend, I think this Saturday I might be out at Bertrand Cafe in Maboning. But I'll still have to sort that out during the week. I'll see if it will happen.
Is it a
But
date?
No, man. No. No.
Why are you going to a cafe?
No, I'm going to perform. Bertrand
it's a
is a
okay.
cool, like, yeah, it's a cool space out in Maboneng. And I've performed there before. So I think it promises to be a good one. We're going to be giving people nice, romantic sounds, I guess, for the most part, or songs that are related to the month of love.
Okay.
Right. So I think it should be a good one. I think it promises to be a cool one. So
Let's hope so.
We'll see. We'll see. But I think I might have a nice surprise. Nothing too hectic. Nothing too big. But
Revealing
on Friday.
your date.
No, guys,
Okay.
no, we don't do that.
What
We
kind
don't
of surprise? What
You'll
kind of
see on
surprise is
Friday.
that?
You'll see on Friday morning, just before.
Are you bringing the surprise,
No,
or are you going to let us know what is the surprise?
I'm going to do the surprise or give you the surprise. Why bring or Moeketsi? But it promises to be a good one. So talk to us, guys. We'd love to hear what is your weekend. Hey guys, what's up? I want to MMS Moeketsi. What does your weekend look like? I would love to hear from you. But Mr. Mo, I know you always have something for us every morning, so talk to me.
Of course, before we do that, some comments came through right there on
Yes,
YouTube.
absolutely.
From Z Elizabeth saying a good morning to you all, Vooka family, Underground Radio DB, and hope you are all keeping well. Feeling blessed to start a new week. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. A very good morning to you, Z. Hope that you're going to also have a beautiful day ahead of you. And that means Q Rams came through saying
Hello,
good
Miss
morning,
Q Rams.
Vooka Nation. Morning, MooCee.
Hello, Miss. Stop it. She didn't say that.
But
she's just saying
that's
morning,
how she
Musi.
would say it.
No, it's not.
Okay, how would she say it?
She would say morning, Musi.
Ow.
And I would go morning, Miss Q.
You
Rams.
lying.
Hello,
bruh.
Miss Q Rams. How's it going?
Morning, MooCee. Okay, Miss
Yes.
Q, we're not taking anything from that, right? Morning, MooCee, right? And Sivugile, have a blessed day. Oh, MooCee should have a blessed day. Oh, we see you.
Have a
right
blessed day,
there.
like
We
as
see-
the Vooka Nation.
We
as the
see what's
Vooka team.
happening right here.
Stop instigating, Chief. Stop pouring petrol to where there is no fire.
I mean, you will always wish someone that, someone that you're fond of a very beautiful day. Wouldn't you do that?
Yeah,
to
you
someone?
would do that. Speak in the first person. Say, I, as Moeketsi, I would do that.
I
Miss
mean,
Q Rams
it's
is always
unfolding
saying,
right now.
no,
It's
Stop
unfolding right now. We are
instigating.
happy. It's the month of love, guys.
Can
Why are we resisting love?
Can we agree that you did this about?
Why are you resisting
Um,
love? I don't understand, bruh.
Can we agree that you did this? There's a bit of an echo, Mr.
Yeah.
You did that about 2 weeks ago, right?
Okay.
Well,
I
when
did
I
that.
know. This boy, guys, Moeketsi is sleepy this morning, guys. But you did this about 2-3 weeks ago when who's this lady? Queen the Empowerer, Queen the Empress. When Queen was watching, and then you said I love her, and then the following week she came, and we found out that you were projecting. It's
I
actually
was
you.
projecting.
Yes.
No.
But let's agree. Was Moeketsi
I
not
said it and
projecting?
I meant it that I love
No,
Queen.
and I also said it, but you were imposing it on me to say it. Kanti kwena batlang Queen more.
Oy, boo.
Which there's nothing wrong.
Oy,
If you
boo.
love Queen more, there's nothing wrong.
I love everyone.
So you need not be the instigator, even in this instance.
Okay,
right?
okay.
There's nothing to unfold here. There's nothing that's taking place.
So, okay, good morning, MooCee. Have a blessed day.
Like Vooka Nation, Vooka team, have a blessed day.
All right,
To
Mom
everyone.
Tebing came through saying good morning, Vooka team, Vooka Nation and Underground Radio DBN team on a beautiful sunny Monday. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag Sivugile. And then she comes through again and say hashtag I'm happy blessed Monday. Hopefully you had a great time on weekend. Take care and stay safe. And then she comes through and say, wakey, Mr. Mo. I am already up. I'm already up. Yes, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. Yes, sometimes it really takes time to break the ice. But trust me, I am here. And speaking of here, there's a conversation that we introduced before we went to the break, which is, would you rather be invisible or read minds of other people? Right? So ever wished you could just disappear from a boring meeting or maybe peek inside someone's head to know what they really think? Well, invisibility and mind reading both sound powerful, but which one would you actually choose? Before we get deep and do a dive in, I just want to know, which one would you pick?
Between mind reading and
Being
invisibility.
invisible.
Whew. Look, these are some of my.
I mean, I have
top
one.
two-
I mean, it's easy for me.
Amen.
For me, it's very easy.
No, reading minds, Chief.
Reading minds.
Yeah.
Says no.
Look, I would love invisibility, of course. I would.
I want invisibility.
Like I would ideally want both. Honestly speaking, I would want both.
You can only choose one.
But yeah, no, reading minds, man.
You
Why
know, some
reading
people have your superpower.
the power of reading minds.
No.
Of invisibility.
Yeah, like, you would find someone in a room, a bamboni,
Yeah.
like that uncle.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They're invisible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
you can
Family
be.
gathering, and then next thing, but guys, let's move the couches this way.
Bigger corner, yazi, mara simbonanga.
Bamboni.
Eh.
So I'm saying some people already.
They do, absolutely.
Maybe let me put it like this: some people
Honest
suffer
truth.
from it.
They
There's a
suffer from
difference.
invincibility.
Look, there's
From
people
invisibility, they
who
suffer.
there's people who intentionally do it, where they literally want to disappear when they're in the room. So they get in, greet, and then just, disappear in the background. And then there's people who, unfortunately, yes, as you just put it, nje yalo nje. No, not in a bad way, guys. There are people like that. Like, especially when you're in a room full of big personalities, right? Like I mentioned it, I won't say the name of the person we're talking about, but there is that person where we identify the different spaces. When the person is in a certain room, they are here, we see them, but they don't necessarily exhibit the same characteristics they do when they're with other people. As we heard about in Hora House, Chief, when I know Ota, we know. Now you're a lion, you're one of those people, right? But when you're with certain people, you can't, because these people are bigger personalities, they have bigger characters than yourself, right? And so they are natural people who just naturally they disappear into the background, and there's not much you can do. We understand. MooCee Mist, people who are very big, man, not in a very imposing or intentional manner to make you feel bad, or I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it, but you get what I'm trying to say.
I do get what you're saying, because you can also be an invincible father, right?
Invincible or invisible?
Invincible. What is this thing, Kant?
There's two different things, Mo. What are you saying?
Okay,
Invincible is
invincible.
Invincible
It's actually
or
a superpower.
invisible?
Invincible.
Invincible is basically untouchable.
Yes.
Yeah, like you are an invincible father. We can't see you, but you are there for the child. Understand?
No.
I mean, there's other ways. I feel like being a deadbeat father is also being invincible, because you are not there.
Invisible or invincible? Mo,
Invisible.
try to get your words right, because these are two different meanings, right? And this is
Okay,
what a
let's
lot
stick
of
with
people.
invincible.
Invincible is something different. Now you're changing the topic altogether, Chief. Pela, when I'm invincible, you are Captain Marvel. You are Doctor Strange. You are Captain America. You're the Hulk.
So if you disappear,
The Hulk-
you're invincible.
Invisible.
Invisible.
Invisible. Those are two different things, Chief. You're gonna give people the wrong definitions here. I heard this on the Vooka breakfast show. Moeketsi and MooCee were using this term. Invisible, man. Look, I would much rather, if I were to have one superpower, reading minds, man. Reading minds is a huge thing for me. I think I always ask. I think as individuals, especially if you're aware of yourself, right, and you've put in some amount of work on some degree or on some level, you can, Mr. B, and I don't know if you would agree, but you can exhibit characteristics to fade in the background, even in a room full of people, right? And so invisibility then for me is like, we understand. But in terms of being able to detect what people are thinking, hey, that's something huge, man. If I were to walk in the room and constantly, instantly, by snap of a finger, man,
But there's a lot of
I can pick up.
downfalls with that.
Everything has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's pros and
Yeah.
cons. Everything. That's how the universe strikes a balance.
But like, think of Trevor Noah when he was making fun of
Trump.
the next James Bond to Idris.
Oh yes.
So there's no way Idris can be the next James Bond.
Yeah, by
and-
virtue of his skin color.
Yeah, and just disappear into a room.
Sure,
So, so Guye, what you're saying, Guye, it wouldn't apply.
No, but that's a literal thing.
Yes, we're talking about a literal thing where you are invisible versus a mind reader.
Yeah, but I think the analogy is slightly different in terms of using the example of Idris Elba. By virtue of context, he can't. Absolutely. There's no way that he can play the next James Bond. by virtue of the context of who James Bond is and how he functions in the spy world, right?
Right,
In that world that they've created in the movie.
But if we were to take that and give him the superpower of being invisible, it means he can literally walk into a room
sure.
and not be seen or
Sure.
detected. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think where I'm coming from with it is where you just don't want to be involved in the room. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Where usually people know when Moeketsi walks in, he's gonna greet people and he's gonna interact and engage. Hey, Mr. P, how's it going? Hi guys, hey, hi, hey, and then sits for like a second, tries to deduce what the feel is, what the vibe is in the room, and then take up the role that they usually play.
So what's the question here? Would you rather be invisible, as in fade into the background?
Yes,
or we mean like literally
in
like
invisibility.
right
Literally
now,
no
there's
one
four
can
of us.
see
There's
you.
4 of us in the room.
Sure.
But then
There'd be someone sitting
there's
here,
someone there
like the
next to
movie
you.
Invisible Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's the question, Uguti. Invisible, that there's another being here.
I think in the literal sense of literally fading out,
Right.
and not metaphorically speaking, where you can just fade out in the background, even in a room full of people.
I mean, also, putting it in a context of real life, to say, would you be invisible in not being, responsible for some other things? You're not paying tax, you're not taking care of other people that are surrounding you. I mean, there are a lot of responsibilities that you can have as a human being, because it doesn't mean if you are invisible that, everyone can now depend on you. Like, you are just taking away the dependency that people have on you. Like, I don't want to have those dependencies
That's in
on
the
me.
figurative
Sense. Yeah.
Figuratively speaking, yes.
Okay, maybe let's answer both again. Uguti, literally, which one would you choose? Would
And-
you
and
want to be able
figuratively.
to read minds, or would you want to be invisible?
I read minds
And then
always.
figuratively
Figuratively speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
would you choose to be a mind reader, or just someone that's
Fade in the background.
that's just fading in the background,
Someone who
like
just fade in the
fathers and
background.
yeah, those kinds of. Hey man, mind reading. No. You know why? Because I think I've always, because I'm so observant and analytical. Now I'm revealing, but some of the girls that I've spent time with, not really so much with friends, but some of the girls that I've spent time with, I have asked 1 or 2 of them, when we're just chilling, casually just hanging out, spending time together. What are you thinking? Yeah, like, talk to me. Like, what are you thinking? It's like, nah, there's nothing. And you can see in this person's face, they're having a conversation with themselves.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And it comes off for me, or maybe I could be reading too much into it, but it comes off as if it's a conversation pertaining where we are, or who we are to each other, or where we are physically, as in, you do you get what I'm trying to say? So I want to know what you're thinking. Like, hey, Mr. B, talk to me, man. Like, what's going on in your mind? What are you thinking?
I mean, also reading minds, because I feel like, personally, I feel like there is going to be a sense of judgment in terms of when you get to read someone else's mind, in terms of where they are, because sometimes we don't even know where those thoughts stem from. Someone might be walking in the room, you are reading their mind, and then instantly you are able to judge, or okay, this person is here and here, not understanding where they come from. If maybe reading minds could stem from understanding what is the root of why those thoughts are in someone's mind, because I feel like it's going to take me into this deep hollow, a wormhole of finding out why is this person in this state of mind, why are they thinking this, why when I'm reading this person I'm getting like a different sense of being from who they are, because that's why I don't want to, I mean, some people have dirty minds.
Are you coming from a place of being scared to find out things that you might not necessarily need to know?
Like, imagine like, out of 5 people that you have seen today, you have read their minds and all of their minds are dirty.
Or they
I mean,
lie.
they lie.
Unless you're such a handsome guy.
You see, I think
lie, right?
you see, knowing where, and this is where I'm coming from, I think, with it maybe, is that knowing where I stand, it would give me a better
view, perspective, understanding.
As to where I stand with this person. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now I know. Now I know how to navigate. Banele, every time I walk into the room, he gets irritated. Like, you get upset. It's like, "Lo now." And that's fine. Now I know how to navigate. But okay, I know you and I are, because you're probably, I would probably be thinking, me and Mr. P are cool. Hey, tell Mr. P, hey man, my brother, how's it going? Hey man, nice show, or whatever. And we banter and we joke around and we have an engagement, right? And then meantime, you're thinking, this guy. Now I know. I walk into the room, Eta, and that's it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I think that's where I'm coming from.
What if you were to wait right here outside the door, and then
and hear your thoughts?
Look, multiple times with the door, because of the wind, has just opened.
Yes.
Right? So you could just walk into a room and just sit down and listen.
Being invisible.
Yeah.
But then people would have to utter words.
Yes.
Here is me just sitting here, being on my phone, and I'm completely hearing all your thoughts. I think it would give me an extra edge, man, as opposed to being invisible. Like, invisibility needs you to physically access spaces.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And sometimes, like, there's things that just don't happen. If you're in your room, for instance, how often, or what is the likeliness of your door swinging open randomly?
Sure, but now with reading minds, are you saying it's going to happen even if we are not in close proximity?
No. Obviously, it would require us to be
like there's a certain radius distance. Yeah,
like
similar to being invisible.
The movie What Women Want, right? And What Men Want. Taraji P. Henson and who's that guy going to? What Women Want, man. No, What Women Want. That's the first one that came out. I forget
Morgan.
the guy. No, it's not Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
but
Freeman.
him. I forget his name.
Which one?
What Women Want. It's the first one that came. I forget. He was in Lethal Weapon, man. He's the director of...
Oh, Taraji is What Men Want.
Yeah, Taraji is What Men Want.
Yes.
What Women Want is that guy. He directed The Passion of the Christ.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, right? Where he's struck by lightning and whatever, and he can hear the thoughts of women. And now he knows how to navigate and he knows the things to do. Yes, it physically needs you to be in close proximity with this person, but it slightly gives you an extra edge than being invisible, right? Because invisibility, I think, and I could be wrong, and we have different perspectives here, but I think invisibility would put you in a position where you would need to execute things that are anomalies. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, for instance, what is the likeliness of your room, the door of your room to swing open randomly? Exactly. What is the likeliness that a window would break randomly? Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's where I'm coming from with it. And so with mind reading, I would be here and just playing on my phone or doing whatever I'm doing and being busy here, and I would hear your thoughts, and I would, okay, this person is... When I randomly, after eating lunch, this is what you're thinking of. You're rubbing your tummy, or do you get what I'm trying to say? Things of that nature.
Shoot, when it happens, you always had a gaze and shit. You missed what's going on. Can't you were listening to someone else?
To someone else.
Yeah, but I think I would get to a point where...
Yeah, I also feel like for each, there needs to be a room to spare. Because with reading minds, I remember, seeing this experiment that was being done. A room full of people, they call one person to come to the front and just point out, like anyone in the crowd, to ask them what they're thinking about them. And then this lady was like, this guy is thinking my hair looks bad.
Oh, yes, I've seen those videos. Yeah.
And people think, opposite of that.
Yeah.
They perceive you as someone who is confident. So there's way that you perceive your reality compared to how other people perceive your reality. Sometimes when you read people's minds, it's also going to be difficult for you because now you know what the person is thinking, but it's difficult for them to know what you're thinking. And now you're not going to find an exact person. You're going to try to mold people to what you want. I know what you want, so let me walk with you through the path of what you want. Because sometimes I might be sitting with someone and say, I want a Ferrari. And they're reading my mind. They can read my mind. And they're like, okay, let me buy him a Ferrari. Or let's talk about Ferraris. Let's talk about cars. And now they're like driving you into...
It's an edge. It's a manipulation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's where I'm coming from with it. It's having an extra edge, man.
I mean, lava that sit down and come up with these algorithms for reload.
Sure.
You just walk into that room with the camera numbers or Puma this Thursday. Then you win the lot. So there's advantages. But let me just ask this, guys. Sorry, man. Do you think either superpower? What's the difference between Warner Lama superpowers and going through someone else's messages or laundry?
Yo.
Because is it not the same as taking someone's WhatsApp and then going through my messages? Wabo?
Similar.
Right, it is. So I don't know if this is a superpower.
Yeah.
It's similar.
You are
And
invading.
you are
my-
having-
it's used for good, because just like the ones that are strong, or Hulk can go around beating everyone. But
intent.
But with great power comes
Responsibility. So it's intent. I think all of them boil down to intent. No matter how you look or where you look at it from, it's intent, right?
Sure.
But all of them, I think, boil down to having an extra edge. It's having an extra edge. There's this guy in the MCU, but he's in the mutant universe where his skin becomes steel and he's very strong, that guy. He's in the mutants, because now the mutants are about to meet with the Avengers and whatever. It's an entire thing, phase 6 or phase 7. But that guy has an extra edge where bullets don't do, like Superman, man. Superman is at his core a good person, or the intention of bringing him to Earth or sending him to Earth when Krypton was being destroyed was for him to be a good person, and he's a godlike level superhero, right? He's on that level of godlike powers, right, on Earth in terms of Earth, because there are other superheroes who can take him on, right? But the intent here was for him to be a good person, be a savior for the human race. But he could right out turn tomorrow and be a bad person. But all of these things, I think, in my view, they boil down to having an extra edge over everyone else. And so if I'm sitting here and there's a room full of people, there's us as the Vooka team, there's guests, there's the team in the back, there's the Sebenza employees, I have an extra edge on all of you, because I can hear all of your thoughts. And now I know how to navigate each of you in terms of, this is what you're thinking.
Is it
This
a
is what
thing?
you're thinking.
Is it a
This
thing
what
that
you're
you can
thinking.
stop at any given time, or it's something that happens instantly when you are in close proximity with someone else?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an ability. Think of a talkback system. Think of a talkback system where we have tried it,
You
right?
choose whose mind you want to read.
Not necessarily, but you are able now to navigate that ability slightly better.
Okay.
Where I could be talking to you like this, but I'm absolutely listening and hearing what you guys are thinking. But it doesn't affect me. So that's what happens even with a talkback system, where you have multiple cameras looking at you and you can hear the control room is going crazy there, but you're keeping your calm. And the controller is telling you move on to camera 6, and you move on to camera 1, move on to, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And people are making a noise here, but you are able to navigate it way better now because you've trained as time goes on. I don't know, that's just how I see it, man.
So when it comes to the downfall, personally, I feel like you need to have like
An on and off switch.
So the emotional, like you need to have another level of emotional strength.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because for someone who is weak, having to have that superpower, it's like now when people are saying bad things about you, and like you can hear those things, like you can hear people saying bad things about you, it's really going to affect
gonna get to you,
It's
definitely.
going to get to you.
Yeah,
and now you best out of the moment. Or like, why would you think that about me?
Is that what you're afraid of?
It's like
That's what I'm
trolling,
afraid of.
because,
It's like?
trolling.
Oh, trolling, yes.
So this girl, man, Bago Channel O, where she was once told, look, let go of Twitter. Because Twitter has all sorts of negative.
Yeah.
Uba nontle them.
Oh, Tim.
Oh, yes, I remember.
She
Yeah,
was
back in the
told,
day.
look, let us
Stay
manage,
off the Twitter streets.
Let us manage your social media account. She said no.
She
and
can
she
do
started
it.
managing her own account, and then she started responding
To people.
my messages, and then that was
things that you're not supposed
And
to
people rage
respond
bait
to.
you. Yeah. They'll rage bait you, definitely.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
sometimes we don't mean the things that we think about. Sometimes it's just me, having that passive thought. Like it's just passing through. Because sometimes having like a vision, being in a visualistic area, I might, look at the handy like, hey, I wonder how that tastes. And then when because you can read my like, says more is weird, man.
Nah, man.
But it was just a passing thought.
I don't think it would be like that, man. I think once you have a certain ability, you understand it way better than everyone else, and you know that certain things can't affect you like that, and you can't take certain things literal. So
So what if I'm in the closet?
And that's for you, man. But now I know.
Sure, it's for me.
Yes.
If my thoughts were mine alone. Hear me,
It's not
hear
like
me.
I'm gonna.
If my thoughts, no, you're not gonna reveal it. But what I'm saying is, it's for me.
Yeah.
If my thoughts were mine alone, but
Sure.
since you can read them, ne?
Sure.
Yes, this guy's.
That's the thing. Say something bad to him.
No,
Or
not
do
even
something bad
Like
to
I'm
him.
eyeing him.
Yeah.
Eyeing him.
You are one. It's an extra edge, like I said.
Like
I
every-
have an extra edge. Now I know how to navigate.
Like every 2 minutes, and then next thing you start acting
Like,
weird.
no, I
but,
won't.
But here's the thing: I haven't done anything physically, right, to suggest that.
Yes.
But then every 2 minutes,
Or to hint to
Mopagama-
me that.
yeah, more
Yeah.
pagama. It's like yeah,
Oh, Chomo
like,
Mosi.
you know,
Look, I think it's
got those
an
blue shades
extra
on.
it's an extra edge, man.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know how to navigate. I think I would know how to navigate people
Okay.
way better, right?
Okay.
Because I'm always curious what people's thoughts are. I am personally killing MooCee Mist. As MooCee Mist, I'm always curious as to like what are you thinking when someone goes quiet. Like for instance, you know that now I'm a very talkative person. I'm very talkative, but I've had instances where there's days where like there's nothing wrong. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just quiet. Like for an hour or so. Like remember Mr. P, I mentioned the last time, but I'm not a morning person. I'm not. When we wake up, guys, I'm not. I want to play my music. Oh, play your music, but play it very low. And just let's defrost for like an hour or two before we get the energy going. One
Yeah,
understand? Like
yeah.
I'm not a morning person. So just bit by bit, I'll get there eventually. And so even with hearing people's thoughts, like I don't think it would affect me like that because I'm always wondering what people are thinking. And so when I go quiet, people are like, "How MooCee? What's wrong?" I'm like, "Guys, I'm okay." Sometimes you don't always have to be. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I'm just quiet. I'm just quiet today, guys. I decided to be quiet. There's nothing wrong. There needs not be anything wrong for me to be quiet. I'm just
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
Give me an hour or two. I'll start talking again and
Yeah.
engage. But won't understand.
I'll get tuned in.
Yeah, I'll get like let me align, let me find myself and find where the energy is in this room or in the space.
Yeah.
Or I'm coming from a place where I'm coming from somewhere and something triggered me in a not so great way and things of that nature. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But yeah, when you would prefer invisibility?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm someone who like social pressure.
Okay.
Depending on how much I'm dealing with.
Okay.
Like I can't handle maybe 80% of social pressure.
Okay.
Like it gets
You have social anxiety.
Exactly. It really gets overwhelming. Like it gets overwhelming. So I'd rather be, someone who is just, an escape artist because I like because they also mentioning, some of the different perspectives that we can look into,
Sure.
with some of the light factors. So the first one says the escape artist, invisibility is the ultimate life hack. No awkward goodbyes, no traffic fines, no queues. Psychologists say people often crave invisibility to avoid social pressure. The truth seeker, the second one, mind reading means no lies, no guessing games, and studies show humans spend huge amounts of energy trying to interpret others' intentions. Imagine cutting that out. Right? And the balanced one is some argue both powers could be overwhelming. Invisibility might isolate you, while mind reading could drown you in unwanted thoughts. The last one says the stats snapshot says in surveys about superpowers, people want most invisibility and mind reading consistently rank in the top 5, right alongside flying and super strength. Why would you want to fly, Mara? Fly to where?
Baloi. Getting on a broom. I don't know. People are fascinated. I think in my younger days, when Superman and Batman were like a thing, yes. Like I get younger, I mean before the age of 12.
Yeah.
Younger days.
Yeah.
Like when I was a very small boy, yes, flying seemed like the greatest superpower to have. But like no.
Yeah.
We want practical things that will help us navigate life way better than what we're experiencing right now. So yeah, I understand why invisibility and mind reading would be part of the top superpowers that people would want to have.
So a question for the both of us, yes or no? Would mind reading ruin relationships if you knew too much?
Yes, definitely. You know why? Because there are a lot of people out there who don't know, like you say, who don't necessarily possess the emotional maturity and the emotional intelligence that is needed or that would be required in terms of constantly hearing and knowing what people think of you. A lot of people would not be able to handle it. Even invisibility, because you would be suspicious. Already people are suspicious of everyone. Friends, family, co-workers, colleagues, neighbors, random people on the street. Your intrusive thoughts would manifest themselves literally and practically. And so if you are going to want to find out. And you know what you're going to do? When the door is open, you're going to sneak in and stand here and want to hear what MooCee, Banele, and Mo say in your absence. You understand? And that's intrusive thoughts.
You'll be tempted.
You are, and you're going to want to do it definitely 80 to 90% of the time. You're going to want to do it, and you won't like what you find out. It's like the thing of phones in relationships. You remember on Friday we were talking about cheating and what cheating looks like and stuff like that. One of the things I think we forgot to mention, and we will have this conversation again, is phones, guys. I absolutely recommend that everyone not touch their partner's phone. Don't touch it, even if it's ringing. Don't even glance at it. Don't.
Because you will be judging based on what you're seeing.
On the name that you're seeing when the phone is ringing or when the text comes through. And if you go through that phone, you're going to find what you are looking for. Trust me. Guys, trust me. We are people fighting. Mo, we have girls as guys here in the room. There's only guys in the room right now. We have girls that we're talking to on our phones. We do. Of course. And it's girls that we are not even interested in, girls that we are not looking to be with. We don't look at like that. But there's a girl, hi Mo, and your girlfriend or your whatever is going to misinterpret it. Definitely.
I love you.
Exactly. You understand? Oh Mo, I love your show.
Thanks for last night.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's the same thing with both these powers. Don't get me wrong. Just because I'm choosing mind reading doesn't mean that it's not. It doesn't apply even in that instance. With both,
because the next one, of course, is the question for invisibility. That would invisibility turn people into sneaky or unethical behavior? Yes, because it leads to isolation, and isolation leads to boredom, and when you're bored you would want to sneak into other people's behaviors now. You know, you want to know what's happening in the red room. You want to know what's happening when people are sleeping now, you know, sneaking in and doing, you know, those unethical
you're gonna want to mess with
behaviors.
people, man.
Exactly.
You know, like it's so
So if you're listening right now and watching, your question for this morning, if you had to pick one, invisibility or mind reading, which one would you choose and why? Talk to us, #Vooka Breakfast Show on YouTube, or you can send us a voice note on 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226.
Mr. B, which one would you choose? You didn't mention yours.
I would choose invincibility. No, I'm joking. Invisibility.
Invisibility as well. You guys don't want to be seen.
I don't want to be seen.
I don't want to be seen, bruh. I don't want to be seen.
Hearing people's thoughts.
Then guess the literal meaning of you see me now, see me no more will become like a literal sentence.
So you'd want to be like a Susan Storm in the Fantastic Four. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I see you. No, I see you. Very interesting stuff. Mind reading for me takes number one.
Yeah, bro. Make babies an escape.
Mind reading.
It's an experience.
No, when I'm okay, so condone your make babies. You want to be baby maker. You remember baby maker from
I'm adding to the population.
There's already
I'm giving an opportunity for a life out there.
There's 60 million of us.
We are given an opportunity to
There's
live.
too many people here. People are not getting their 350 grants, chief. When I still want to bring babies in the mix. So like Mo said a second ago, we'd absolutely love to hear from you. Which one would you choose between being invisible or being a mind reader? I mean, think of it this way. If you're a guy, man, and maybe your confidence levels are very, very, very low, it'll give you an extra edge to find out what that girl is thinking and, know how to navigate that. If you're a lady and guys are always messing with you, now you would know how to navigate that. Share your thoughts, your opinions, and everything else in between. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. Also, dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226 for any WhatsApp text and voice notes. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. The time right about now, bottom of the hour, 8:30 on a Monday morning, the 9th of February. So we've been talking for a good while. What I want us to do very quickly, go pay our bills, grab the glass of water, rehydrate, and then you and I and the gents will see each other right after this.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakhosazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is MooCee Mist.
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'?
It's the Vooka
Breakfast show.
Monday to Friday.
We are live. Durban streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka Breakfast show. Let's go.
Yeah, stepping in the spot like she own it. Looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Talk of the city with that body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. Yeah, that thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. She said she need me like heartbeats. Drive me the bed like a RV. Hugging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart. Never. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. It's my baby. That thing's so vibrant. Keys to your heart, baby girl. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far away I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. What happened?
It's 35 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock, giving you the great sounds of ISO Indies Self-Love. It is the month of love, commemorating those who celebrate love each and every day of their lives. On Saturday is, of course, Valentine's Day. Maybe you wish to talk to us about your plans or places that you would recommend other people to go to in order to enjoy a great day of Valentine's Day. It is still a beautiful Monday, kickstarting, of course, with some high energetic note, accompanied by that positivity. So, in order to connect with us, follow us on all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now, we are live on YouTube, and it is the Vooka Breakfast Show. Subscribe, press the notification button so that whenever we go live, you will be notified. Of course, still giving you great things that are aligning with what happened years back, but they happened on this day. I'm talking about giving you the greatest history lesson that you have never got when you were in school, or even by scrolling through your social media feed. These are some of the things that we only find, and they are so exclusive, right? We always talk about how musicians have made history in stage, out of stage, in their life. We give you that. And then starting off with the one that I see right here. I mean, this one, I was so excited, and I was, someone who was hesitant to know more about the back end story of how it happened, all of the choreography, and what took place. So in 2025, Kendrick Lamar performs halftime at Super Bowl with an appearance by Samuel L. Jackson. So, in terms of finding the record of Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl halftime show in 2025 with Samuel L. Jackson, this event hasn't been reported or confirmed. What is true is that Kendrick Lamar has previously headlined major stages, including the Super Bowl halftime show in 2022 alongside Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and 50 Cent, where his politically charged performance drew wide acclaim. Samuel L. Jackson, while a cultural icon and frequent presence in sports-related promotions, has not been documented as part of Super Bowl halftime act, and that's what we have. Very interesting, and I know someone like me enjoyed that performance. I know right now it's on millions, or not billions, of views, because what he did there was so iconic. Don't worry, we've got you covered. And then in terms of celebrating national days, I know that you're someone who's always looking forward to celebrating national days. Do you like celebrating national
Why do you always ask this? Do you like? But I'm gonna get your last time.
I mean, these days for me, I find them weird.
National Football Hangover Day. I'm a Jabulile, just in case. Did you notice how Pirates supporters and Pirates fans were the ones who were highlighting Khori Chiefs Israel during the week?
Hey.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And guys, Pirates fans, you guys can relax. We are not concerned about Pirates at all. We are watching our own lane. We won yesterday, last night, and Chiefs fans did not say anything. Had Pirates lost, people would be angry at work. So Pirates fans are delusional. I don't know, they think Pirates is the greatest thing, and they're they won 4-1. We absolutely don't care, guys. Whatever, you guys won 4-1, and they're Chiefs fans will think it's AI. Whatever.
What a
guys,
joke.
Guys, we're not concerned. But anyway, today we're celebrating National Football Hangover Day. Let me ask you, when you and Mr. B, I think it was back in October, November, went to the Chiefs game, more at the Dobsonville Stadium, did you guys experience hangover?
I mean, I did, man, because the atmosphere, it's wild.
So you had a hangover?
I did had a hangover.
Yeah.
Because, getting there first, as someone who gets there at the stadium is early, you'll think that, okay, these are the only fans that are going to be in the stadium. But when the match commences, man, you will see a lot of people coming in, and the atmosphere starts to change. And right there after the big game, you starting having this hangover and say, you know what, I just want to experience this once again.
Yeah. So
we really did had one.
Have a hangover.
Yep.
I see you. Very, very, very interesting stuff. But this day is observed annually on the day after the Super Bowl. Also, they don't mean footballers in soccer. I want America sometimes. They mean footballers in the equivalent to what
Yeah,
rugby
the one
is.
that we know. Yeah.
Right. Giving fans a tongue-in-check excuse to recover from the late-night celebrations. Heavy snacking and, of course, drinking that often accompanies the big game. Founded back in 2019 by the ESPN host Katy and the National Day calendar, the day highlights the cultural reality that millions of Americans call in sick after the Super Bowl, right? Making it one of the most common unofficial holidays. It's celebrated with comfort food, rest, and camaraderie among fans, nursing both emotional and physical hangovers, like you just mentioned, from the excitement of football's biggest night. All right? Have you seen those videos where Americans think that the Super Bowl or football is the most consumed sport in the world?
Yeah.
And rugby players and rugby fans are like, guys, are you serious?
Because that's what's, that's what they're being fed.
Yeah. It's what they're consuming in terms of media.
Exactly.
Yeah, media coverage and mass propaganda in the US. Yeah, and people like rugby players and rugby fans are like, guys, do you realize that we have a World Cup? Football does not have a World Cup. And it's a seasonal thing with you guys. We have a World Cup every 4 years, and South Africa is one of the biggest. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't the problem the word football? Because for soccer, football is also used.
for UK based English. Yeah.
So maybe that's where the confusion is. It's football, but
No. I think there is a differentiation now. I think a lot of people, in my opinion and view, I think people know how to differentiate between how often do you say football?
So I don't.
Referring to soccer.
I don't.
That is.
I don't. But
Yes.
we're talking about Americans here.
Sure.
Moeketsi, they probably think when we say football or when the English say football, they think they're referring to American football.
Oh, sure. Okay, I see where for them, I see where the confusion might come. But I think because soccer is not such a huge thing, and most countries that use the UK English, so this is quite a lot of countries because a lot of countries in the world were colonized by the UK. Quite a few countries right here in Africa. Australia uses UK English. The Netherlands use UK English. There are quite a lot of countries that use UK-based English, right? Where we refer to soccer as soccer. But we do know that we can also call it football.
American English is very weird.
But because soccer is not such a huge sport in America, they don't see it as such a huge thing. Cricket, for example, because cricket is not such a huge sport in America, and baseball is the thing. They think like baseball is a universal thing. Like people are aware and people follow ESPN like that. And it's like, no, guys. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Okay, that's more or less a global one. But I know it's rugby, soccer, and cricket, right? Yeah. They think the NBA is like one of the biggest things. And it's like, guys, yes, in America it is. But not a lot of people in South Africa are staying up to watch the Lakers versus the Bulls at 2 a.m. in the morning. Not too many people. There's a few of us who can appreciate the sports of football. You know?
So because we have had and we have seen this debate on social media that American English is very weird.
Sure.
Because when you try to label things in terms of, the verb and the action that we are trying to do is labeled like that.
Sure.
Right? Basketball. Yes, you throw the ball in the basket. Right?
If we're being literal,
even with football, right? You play soccer using, your feet.
Sure.
Or your feet.
It's funny.
Right?
2 feet.
So it doesn't make sense when you say, because there's a sport that's called handball. Literally you use like your hands. I mean, rugby, they had to come with a different term because they're using hands to play rugby.
Sure.
Understand? So Americans decided that, okay, we're going to play this sport using our hands and call it football.
Oh, okay. I see.
Understand?
What you mean. Yeah.
I mean, in England, these terms are used differently. You can't say Man United is playing a soccer match. No, they're playing a football game. It's a football game. I am a football commentator. I am a football coach. I'm not a soccer manager. I'm a football manager. right? So it differs when you go into countries where they take the sport serious. Because, yes, this side, PSL, is Premier Soccer League. So they're trying to not confuse people in terms of, okay, what kind of football and things. But, you know, if you're following sports, you will understand what
I hear
I'm
you.
trying to say.
I hear you. Very, very cool stuff, man. But talk to us. What do you think, Konokokai? It would be very interesting to find out some of your thoughts and your opinions, all right? But we're also in celebration of, the number of days into the year. Today is the 40th day of the year. It should be the 41st or the 41st day. Is there... the 41th, the 41th day.
No, but even if it were a leap year, ne, it's still gonna come. So it would still be the 41st day.
41st day, yes, because
and
it's
then
the
only
40th.
after the 28th, 29th, then that's when we would officially say, okay, now if it were a leap year, but even if it was, it would still be the 41st day.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
First,
Yeah.
second, best.
Yeah. I mean, think about it.
Do
Where
you think it takes place only after February because of the 28th day kind of number of days?
yes.
February?
So the first 2 months, ne, it's
so
normal.
okay.
It's normal.
Okay.
And then if it is a leap year, that's when we see the 29th
days.
day
29th, yeah.
being added
Okay,
to account for,
I get you.
yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
First day.
Only 325 days remaining until we say goodbye 2026. Hello 2027. 47 weeks also remain, man. Very, very interesting stuff. And so with that being said, always that we bring you people who are celebrating their days of birth, their birthdays, all right? And some of those people are celebrated individuals. Pekalezi. I'm a celebrity. Right, and one of those people is Jason George. Do you know Jason George?
Jason George.
Jason George was in Grey's Anatomy, one of the roles that he held for quite some time, and then he went into the spin-off of Grey's Anatomy. I forget what the series is, because in Grey's Anatomy he was a doctor, right? And then he did something where he performed surgery, and he was not a surgeon or a certified surgeon, but he had the know-how and the skill. And then he ended up being a firefighter, but it was a spin-off of Grey's Anatomy, which I didn't really get it much into, but it seemed cool. But he was born back in 1972 and is 54 years today. He is a TV veteran who is best known for his long runs on Eve and Sunset Beach. Oh yes, he was on Eve back in the day. You never watched the Eve, ne? Mo?
Eve.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, something very interesting about Jason George that you might not know or be aware of is that he shifted from law studies to acting after discovering his passion at UVA. Wow, that's very interesting. A huge contrast from law to the arts. Very, very interesting stuff. The other one that we're celebrating this morning, or the other birthday that we're celebrating, is none other than Loki himself, the god of mischief. Tom Hiddleston is celebrating his birthday. He was born in 1981. Really? It's crazy. 81. 45 years today. He is an actor who played Loki in the Avengers and Thor films and starred as Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris. Very, very interesting stuff. He auditioned for Thor but became Loki, redefining Marvel's most iconic villain. Very, very interesting stuff. I don't know if you guys are aware of the movie. Kunja, what's that movie? The Mask. Yes, The Mask.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yes, and Cameron Diaz. Do you know that Loki is part of that world as well?
Really?
Yes, there is Loki, the god of mischief. I think it's the second one where Jim Carrey is not in the second one, but the baby is the one who wears the mask. Have you watched Mr. B? You haven't. So yeah, in these. Yes, Son of the Mask. Switch on the thing.
Son of the Mask.
Yes.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that one. The second one. Yeah. So the baby, the son, wears the mask and he goes toe to toe with Loki, and Loki is looking for that mask because the mask has like very infinite powers, and in his hands he could do even bigger things. So Loki is also part of that world, which was very interesting for me to find out. So I don't know if you're a Loki fan, but yeah, man, that guy, he holds down
Loki.
Tom Hiddleston holds down the character of Loki. Then another birthday we're celebrating this morning is Michael B. Jordan, right? Who was born in 1987. He's 39 this year or today, and he is a actor who propelled to fame after starring as antagonist Eric Killmonger in Marvel's Black Panther. No, man, I don't know. Yes, it was an iconic role, but I don't think his stardom went up because of being Killmonger. But it did propel him in a very nice trajectory. The B in his name stands for Bakari, which means noble promise in Swahili. Very, very interesting stuff, man. So Michael B. Jordan is also celebrating his birthday. You might know him from movies like Creed. The most recent one that came out last year, Mr. B just checked it out, where he plays a dual role, but actually it's a triple role. In Sinners, he plays the role of Smoke and Stack, but he also plays an extended role of the brother who becomes a vampire. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So in a sense, he's playing like a triple role, right? A very, very interesting stuff. Do be on the lookout, or go check out actually Smoke and Stack, Michael B. Jordan, in the movie Sinners, man. Haley Steinfeld is in that movie. We have quite a few stars in that movie. So very, very interesting stuff. Someone else who is celebrating their birthday is a very cool lady that I went to high school with. I was in the same class as her. She listened to a few episodes, went and watched later because she was, I think, busy or at work during the day. Couldn't hang out with us in the morning. But she went and she checked out some episodes late at night.
Okay.
Oh, Spesihle Nzimande.
Spesihle
Nzimande is celebrating her birthday this morning or today, turning 32.
Wow.
And she's like, yo guys, how is it that I'm turning 32 this year, which is crazy. So huge happy birthday to you, Sita. I really hope you're going to have an amazing one. But for everyone else who's celebrating their birthdays today,
so I also have one.
Okay.
Right. Of course, it's someone that we dearly know, right?
Okay.
And of course, it's a close friend of mine. Creative Skatli, right?
Oh, Katleho is celebrating his birthday today.
Katleho is celebrating his birthday today. So I've also shared a picture. That's when we went to the awards, right? And this is the day that really, made him to put so much work on where he is. Because
into content creation.
Yeah, I remember I was taking a clip where he was nominated for a best creator, right? And his name was there, and then he did not win. But that day was like, you know what? He was like, it's time for me to put on more work. And he did not have the numbers that he has today. Today he has 14,000 followers on Instagram and 410,000 on TikTok.
Oh, wow.
Right? So a very huge birthday to him. He's turning 25 years. And then interesting fact about him, back in grade 9, he wanted to be a rapper.
I remember that.
He wanted to be a rapper.
He saw himself as a Musotho rapper.
He was passionate, and also had businesses on the side. I was his assistant. Every time when you go and collect money from the customers and things like that, we had like a great time in high school. So a very huge birthday shout out to Creative Skatli. And of course, if you know anyone else who is growing up, please send them a shout out, because as the Vooka Breakfast Show, what we would like to say to everyone who's growing up,
Happy birthday! Woohoo! Yeah!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
Nice one.
We go.
We hope that the day and the rest of the year will be filled with love, laughter, and all things great and amazing. You absolutely deserve it, man. And if there's someone else that you know who's celebrating their birthdays, please send through their picture or send your voice note so that we can help you celebrate them and wish them a happy birthday. One other thing that I forgot, Mr. Mo, in terms of celebrating national and international days, today is also National Clean Out Your Computer Day.
Clean your computer.
Clean out your computer.
What are we cleaning?
Those sites.
Folder within a folder.
Are you alone?
Why?
written gospel music.
No, guys.
Bible verses.
Those things, they save us.
You know those folders, Bible verses. How can I Chief, this is not Bible verses. And then God
These
is
are
going
people.
to, and then God is going to ask you when you get to heaven, Chief, what were you doing here? Why did you call this folder Bible verses?
No,
And you know very
it's
well.
actually it's versus what's in there. It's versus the Bible.
Oh, okay, I see what you
I mean,
did
it's
there.
the sin that humans committed. So I was studying there.
You were studying those
I was
things,
studying those
having
things.
65 videos
Yeah,
of Bible
it's
verses.
Part of the verses. It speaks about
Very
that.
funny stuff, man. So this is a day that is observed on the second Monday of February, and it encourages people to declutter and optimize their devices for better performance. The day highlights the importance of deleting old files, removing duplicate documents, and uninstalling unused programs and updating software to prevent slowdowns and confusion in data
Yes.
retrieval. Right? I think this one really speaks to us and what we do here.
I was about
Yeah.
to say that your phone is also a computer.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
I always optimize my phone.
Yes.
Right.
I haven't
It's-
done it in a
it's-
while.
Yeah, every time I look for those duplicated files,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
sometimes you have because WhatsApp, you have the file, when you send it to someone else, it becomes
It saves again.
duplicate,
Yeah,
it saves
definitely.
again and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it also serves as a reminder to physically clean computers, dusting keyboards, screens, and vents to extend hardware life and keep systems running smoothly, making it a practical mid-year reset for digital organization.
I love this.
How often do you guys like clean your phones and take out like the protector and things of that nature and
Outside.
stuff? Yeah.
I clean the phone inside. Outside, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's important is the content that are inside of the phone. I mean, yes, it happens when, there's dirt, when you touching your phone after, maybe doing something, fixing a car. Because, I want phone a mechanic get clean. Always has oils.
Okay.
Right?
I wouldn't know. I haven't noticed. But I do. So I use this handy
yeah.
spray. So we got these last year at the
Rancho,
Rancho,
yeah.
right? Shout out to Andy. So yeah, I try to clean. So maybe I should also start cleaning like the laptops and the screens.
Yeah.
Using the cloth
Of
and
course,
stuff like
of
that.
course.
But I try with the tablet, right here in the studio, and the iPad, and then my own phone on my screen.
Yeah, I mean, we have jams also. It's not like we are not carrying jams everywhere.
Use
we
sanitizer,
go.
guys. So we carry these things, right? Someone was asking on social
touch
media.
each other.
Do you know those? Oh, Moeketsi, what are you saying? Maybe I should be invisible, Mr. P. Maybe I should be invisible. Maybe Moeketsi, whenever he vanishes here, he's going to touch someone.
We
That's a
touch
funny
people.
thing. But yeah, man. So that's what we're celebrating this morning. National Clean Out Your Computer Day. How often do you clean out your laptop, your computer, your phones, your devices, all of those kinds of things, man? I mean, the TV at home, wiping the screen, things of that nature.
Or even browsing history.
Yes.
Yeah. Browsing history.
Browsing history.
That's funny. Those websites, when it redirects you, and then you have to go back a lot of times. That's funny, man. That's
Can
funny.
Handy clean that out as well?
No, it can't.
It can't.
No, it can't.
Yeah.
Andy is
So
physical.
You
a
need
friend
your
of mine
fingers.
from Middlelands, you once wrote this bar, Yoguti, or maybe it's something he said, Yoguti. Kunabantu that also need like a brainwash.
Yes, of
But
course.
only, man.
Of course. They need
Maybe
to
even
optimize.
Andy can invent something like that to
Yeah.
brainwash people.
Drink it, man.
Yeah.
Drink.
it and brainwash.
Drink it.
Drink
That's
that
funny.
thing.
That's funny. Very, very funny. So, on a day-to-day basis, we always try to bring you words that are aimed at improving both yours and our speech patterns, day-to-day spoken languages, and of course, ultimately, our vocabularies. And today, as is a Monday morning, is no exception whatsoever. And the word of the day for the 9th of February, 2026, Monday, the word is alacrity. Alacrity.
Oh,
Alacrity.
alacrity.
Alacrity. Alacrity, right? This word is a noun. And how you spell this word is as follows. A-L-A-C-R-I-T-Y. That's A-L-A-C-R-I-T-Y. Alacrity. This word is a noun, like I mentioned, and the definition or the meaning of this word is as follows: brisk and cheerful readiness.
Cheerful readiness. Yeah.
Brisk and cheerful readiness. How you can use this word in a sentence is as follows: she accepted the challenge with alacrity, swift, eager, and full of spark. She accepted the challenge with alacrity, swift, eager, and full of spark. Similar words include willingness, enthusiasm, and promptness. Similar words include willingness, enthusiasm, and promptness. Alacrity. Talk to
Yeah.
me. Sentence usage.
When every time we plan on meeting up with my friends, I always look forward to the days with alacrity.
Nice one, Mo. I like that. Oh, such
Yeah.
cool stuff. Yeah. Nice one. Mr. B, talk to me. Sentence usage. Alacrity, brisk and cheerful readiness.
I'm trying to find if there's another way you can say it. So rather than alacrity, can one say alacritical or something like that?
Being alacritical.
Yeah.
Alacritical.
Does that
Let's-
exist?
Let's
mean,
find out.
alacritical
Let's find out.
be-
Let's find out quickly. But I see. Okay, so how would you use it if that would?
Nice. Willingness.
So there's electricious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you use it? Talk to me.
Electricious.
My electricious nature is warm and inviting.
Sorry, say that again.
My electricious nature is warm and inviting.
Electricious.
No,
Because I'm always ready to meet people and yeah.
you're electricious.
Yeah, there's a word that says electricious, which is the same meaning, but then
Yeah, sure.
as an adjective this time.
Okay. No, I'm not, because I'm trying to
You're not convinced.
cheerful readiness, but electricious as an adjective. Okay. No, I hear where he's going. Yeah. Okay, but anyway.
Cheerful. My
Yes.
electricious nature, my warm, cheerful, inviting nature gives people, that thing to approach me.
Okay. No, I hear you. Very interesting. So talk to us, Managohai. How would you use this word in a sentence? Alacrity, brisk and cheerful readiness, right? Share your thoughts, your opinions, and everything else in between. It just hit 2 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. So we've been talking for a while, and we can't wait to hear from you. After the break, Mr. Mo, Mr. B, and myself are going to be talking about all things nice people versus kind people. What is the difference between being nice and being kind? I can't wait to hear from you. Grab a glass of water very quickly, rehydrate, run to the loo, grab something to eat, like a light snack, maybe prepare yourself some cereal, a quick breakfast, and then you and I and the rest of the gents will see each other right after this. Cool stuff.
Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. We're going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like someone never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide? Can we just be
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MooCee Mist. My name is MooCee Mist.
It's exactly 10 minutes past 9, and we're still giving you that energetic start to your day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity. Of course, with some great sounds from Prod by Gamza Amandla. Connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We have Vooka Breakfast Show on all social media platforms. And now that leads us to having a discussion that we introduced before the break. Are you kind? Are you nice? Or are you both? Do we confuse being nice with being kind? I mean, we need to dive deeper in terms of understanding what we are trying to picture right here. Right? Imagine you are at work, you are stressed out, deadlines are everywhere, a colleague walk past. They smile politely with you and say, hang in there, buddy. Another colleague notices that you are drowning, sits down and says to you, let me help you finish this. Both gestures feel good, but one is nice and the other one is kind. And it is said that niceness is about being pleasant to people, agreeable, you are socially smooth. Kindness is about action, sacrifice, and sometimes even discomfort. So this morning, that's what we are going to be talking about. And we are asking the question, do we confuse being nice with being kind? And in a world full of polite smiles and likes on social media, do we actually value kindness enough? The kind that costs you time, effort, or even honesty. Right? I mean, for me, being confused, I feel like being nice and kind, it's more or less the same thing, man. Like when you are nice to someone, you can be kind to someone. Can you be nice to someone that you don't like? Can you be kind to someone that you don't like? You can.
I feel like you are likening or you are, what's the word I'm looking for, Manil? Well, yes, but you're making it sound or come off as if these things are mutually exclusive.
Exclusive, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Liking someone has nothing to do with being kind or being nice to them. I don't have to like you to be nice to you.
Okay.
Or to be kind to you. Right? I think kindness and niceness are two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not mutually exclusive with
each other.
With liking.
Yeah.
Or with each other for that matter. Yes, you're right. So yeah. So you can be kind to someone you don't like. Hey man.
And be friendly. Because I had a friend in high school, right? Like she would always say I love you to every guy when they're texting. And for her, it's like, no, I'm just being friendly. I'm saying good night, sleep well, I love you. And I'm like, that's being, too friendly.
Yeah,
because people misinterpret and misread
we
things.
can that one can be diagnosed. We're not kidding anymore. And that one can be that's a different conversation altogether.
Okay.
Like,
Let's come back to this one.
There are people who are nice. And there are people who are kind. And then there are people who can do both. I don't want to say do, but there are people who can exhibit both characteristics.
Yeah.
Right? Like I said, they're not mutually exclusive. So there is a difference, I think, between kindness and niceness.
So, which one do you exhibit on people?
Both.
Depending on what kind of people are they. So,
both.
You can like someone and not be nice to them.
Liking has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
So let's put liking, because that's why I said
kind.
You want to make these things come off
like
as if
you.
They are mutually exclusive or byproducts of each other.
It's kindness and niceness.
And niceness. So
because
liking
me,
has
like
nothing.
I can be nice and kind at the same time.
Yes,
someone,
you can, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can. So liking and not liking has nothing to do with it, right? But there are people who don't have kindness in their hearts whatsoever. There are people who, like for instance, I'll make an example for you. The last time you and I were talking, you mentioned that you felt bad with that guy walking past your house when you had the thing at your house with your brother, right? The Lobola ceremony that took place at your house, right? And you felt bad, and you were nice enough to not dismiss him, but you felt like you could have been a bit more kinder to him by doing whatever you thought you would
stand up and check if the food is available.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, I think, much like how you just did, confuse the two in terms of thinking that when you are nice, you are kind to people.
Yeah.
No. I think things that could possibly maybe be thought of as being mutually exclusive is politeness
yeah.
and niceness. My being nice is being polite. I'm being courteous here.
Yeah.
That's why I get sharp. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be kind to you. Because if I stop being polite and I stop being courteous towards you, I'll show you that I'm not a kind person towards you specifically. In whatever circumstance we could find ourselves in, or you could find yourself in. It could be a food situation like the one that you experienced. It could be a lack of transport money. You know, it could be whatever. And I can show you, Jorge, I actually am not a kind person to you, or I'm not a kind person in general. You know, so yeah, man, I don't think the two are exclusive. But you can observe one or the other at a time, or you can observe both and execute and exhibit both.
So can you maybe, try to exhibit one in order to get something from someone? Being kind to someone so that you can get something, and being nice to them in order for you to get something, or being nice, it comes with it's hard for you to be nice to someone so that you can get something, but it is easy for you to be kind to someone in order for you to get something, right? Because I think the confusion also comes there. Jorge, you choose who you become kind to, you choose who you become nice to. I don't know which one applies across all boards to say, no, this one, that's kindness. By the way, now you're only nice to people who have money, and you are not kind to people who don't have money. So it's like you kind of pick and choose people that you are kind to and nice to. Hence, you're like, no, guys, but I'm a nice person. What do you mean? You change when I don't have money, but when I have money, you're
nasty.
Exactly. Babo.
Mr. B.
So, are we saying that being kind, you need to gesture, you need to do something to show your kindness?
Your kindness.
But being nice, I can be nice in passing. But for someone to be kind, you have to do something. Because if someone did something for you, I don't think you would use the word nice. Where you were stuck on the side of the road and someone came through to help you out, change the tire. Hey, I met this gentleman or this lady that helped me with my tire and she was nice. But are we okay? Isn't kindness a gesture? Like you have to do something. If yes, then it means that for everyone that is kind, they are the ones that are most likely to do something, like Mother Teresa, where they see someone hungry and they do something about it. But if someone says "Aguzolung" and then they just move on, that's being nice. But then kindness comes with giving people. You are a kind person, because I don't think you can just see someone in the street and say, wow, that's a very nice person. Oh, wow, that's a very kind person.
You can. With
just like
niceness,
that.
You can.
He's nice.
Look,
you haven't engaged the person.
But nice in what? I think it also goes back to how we to how we also differentiated between the literal and the figurative meaning of invisibility. Right. So niceness in a physical form, where this person comes, oh, you look nice. You're nice.
Okay.
Right. Or in the figurative form, where we sit down with a M2, we sit down with a Osvaldo, we sit down with a Palesa from Legacy, Kuala Koko, Liberty Mole. And after the engagement, we're like, yeah, man, that person is, hey, you're nice, man.
Very nice.
You're nice, bro. Like, yeah, man, having an engagement with Mr. D, hey, man, he's nice, man. He's right. And in that context, the niceness means you're nice. Umnati. You are a thinker.
So there's different context.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so, right? So you can describe, or it can have different descriptions depending on the context we're talking about it in, right? But in the sense of the virtue of being nice as a person, I think maybe that's where you're coming from, Jorge. Is this person nice in how they act?
Yeah.
Right, Mr. B? And how they give themselves to the space.
You are a nice liar.
There's also that.
A kind liar.
There's also that. Lies can be kind as well, right?
I mean, talking of superheroes, would you say Thanos is nice or kind?
Yo.
According to him. like how he saw
He
it.
thinks his gesture is a kind gesture
It's a kind, right? He's kind,
to the universe.
Yeah.
He thinks.
Because it's all about action and sacrifice.
Yeah.
On what
He
he's
thinks
doing.
that he's doing the universe a favor, and he's exhibiting a kind act to the universe, to humanity, but not humanity only, to the universe, because not only humans on Earth were affected by the snap, across the universe, right? People or beings across the universe were affected. So that was a kind gesture and a kind act in his head and in his perspective, in his view. But someone else could say, Chief, no, that was a cruel act. You literally made people vanish for 5 years. You know, so it depends on how you look at it and how you comprehend the act in itself. You know, someone like we conflate the two. I think the two are often conflated in society, where being polite can also, you know, be mistaken for being nice. I was like, no, Chief, no. I was just being a courteous person by virtue of where we are.
Yeah.
Do you know those kinds of things? Like when we're at a funeral, right? We're polite with other people, but I don't like you. Like, Chief, why are you here? Or at church, do you think people are kind or they're nice to each
So it
other?
comes back to the question Mo was asking, that can you be kind to someone whom you don't like?
Yes, absolutely. We are always kind to a lot of people that we don't like. Yes, you can. Absolutely. It's a matter of choice here, I think. It's a matter of absolute choice and discretion, Mr. B. Right? I don't like you, but I choose to be kind to you. I choose. Kindness is not an act that happens or a virtue or characteristic that happens involuntarily.
Or influenced by the way you feel.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I mean, no. Feelings could absolutely influence, right?
But that's why Ngbuza, because with kindness we can attach a bit of emotion
to it. Not a
It's
bit,
possible-
quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Quite
right?
a lot, yes.
But with being nice, you can do it without emotions.
Yes.
Because there's people
With
that
detachment, yes.
you walk into a room, you smile with everyone,
Yeah.
but there's no meaning behind it. But with being kind, you operate from a place totally different from just, you know, like a place of love.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm asking myself, Uguti, can you be kind to someone whom you totally distaste?
It would require a high functioning level of emotional maturity and emotional awareness of oneself. A very high functioning level.
So, for
But
example,
it-
can
it's
a pastor
possible.
be kind to the devil,
Yes.
demon?
Yes. Yes. It's possible. I'm not saying that people can or do it, but it absolutely is possible, Mr. B, where you, like for instance, who's this comedian? Tracy, is it Tracy Morgan? No, the black American guy.
Yeah.
I don't know where this was, but it's somewhere, obviously in America, and he's walking past a group of people. Hey, Tracy, and this person comes up to him and he's like, "Hey, Tracy, man, how's it going, man? Hey, I'm not doing so good, man. Hey, you know, man." And he's like, "No, you are absolutely the last person to be saying that to me. You are my bully in my younger days when we were growing up. You have absolutely the last person." Right, and it got to him. It really triggered him, and people jumped on into the comment section, and they were like, "People who are bullies or who are bullies don't understand the trauma that the bullied go through, and that they still hold in their older years, in their adult years. As a 40-something-year-old, 50-something-year-old, the scars of being a teenager who was bullied still stay with you, are still there with you, right? And you come across this person, and this person wants to act as if." Chief, we're adults now, let's get past it. It's like, no, Chief, no, right? He could have and this guy was like, "Chief, I'm not doing so great. I'm homeless, like my situation is not so nice." And he was like, "You're the last person to be saying that to me. I still hold the trauma and the scars that you left with me as a young boy." Wrong, understand? So he absolutely does not like that person to this day. He's probably in his early 50s, late 40s, Tracy Morgan. I don't know how old he is, right?
He was celebrating his birthday.
Right, but he's an adult. He's a well-functioning, well-known individual, a celebrated individual in the industry, in the space. But he could have absolutely chosen to be kind to that person and said, "I'll help you." So I think it really requires a high functioning level of emotional maturity and awareness.
So speaking of trauma, ne, a racist individual being kind to you, like that can happen where, look, I'm racist, man, I feel like you are below me.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
And then let me be kind to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, guys.
It doesn't, but it's possible. It means not that it's not possible.
Sure, I get that, but here's the thing. I don't see you as a human being.
Sure.
You are below me, below the scum of my feet. Yeah,
sure.
But I'm born, let me be kind to you.
I mean, it also comes to what, the whole ideology of Joshua Maponga comes in terms of how white people treated black people back in the days. And he's like, right now, the same person who raped you is teaching you how to heal, right? Now they're being kind. The same person who made you go through the trauma is now teaching you how to overcome the trauma.
But in that context more now, the action of inflicting that trauma also plays a role.
Okay.
So I would argue and say that analogy would not necessarily work or apply, right? Because that's a huge thing. This is victimization now, and victimization in the physical form as well as bullying. Don't get me wrong, but I think there are tiers here, Mr. B. I could be wrong. There are levels to this thing.
Yep.
If that's assault, man. That's invading my physical space and my person. You are. One assault, you're taking advantage of my physical person.
But the question is now, that same person comes back and says, look, I know I shot you, but look, I brought the bandages.
Yeah, the context here.
Yeah, so
that's why I get it. Every
I came with the bullets now as the same action, as the perpetrator.
Sure.
I also come with the bandages as well.
Every action of instilling that trauma or that physical hurt or bruising or whatever, or however you want to describe it, is dependent on what it is. I don't think there's a standard thing that works across the board. All right. If someone bullied me in high school, took my lunch, took my money, threw my books on the floor, on the ground, things of that nature, just put me in the
locker.
The locker.
Or they flushed you in the toilet.
Things of that nature. We were teenagers. And I'm not saying it's right, but I don't think we can equate that to someone raping someone else. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that's where I think the difference is for me in terms of the tiers and the levels to it. I'm not saying it's right.
Sure,
right?
We agree it's wrong.
Sure.
But if someone flushed you.
Yes.
Versus being raped.
Absolutely. And so this is where I bring in the argument of emotional awareness and emotional maturity. I'm not saying everyone can, but to be kind to that person.
I had a friend in high school. I had a friend in high school where the smallest things would get to him.
Triggered them, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm sure you probably know someone like that.
Sure.
Yeah. So how someone can go through a traumatic experience and then still laugh about it.
Sure.
Like genuinely so.
Sure.
But then someone could also go through an experience that one would deem not as traumatic.
Yeah.
But this person never gets over that thing.
And thus, there's no one thing that works across the board and is a standard.
So now the question is, in terms of being kind, like maybe let's flip the script a little bit, like in relationships, Mo. So you're dating someone, they're a nice person, but you see sometimes, Lana,
they're not kind. Yeah.
Your words are not kind,
absolutely.
My bro. Your words are not kind, right? Sometimes I fall victim. Not victim, I become...
The perpetrator.
The perpetrator where
of unkind
I realize,
words.
yes, I realize, good man, I said something that's really unkind, or I acted in an unkindly manner.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it kind of like switches, where sometimes I'm nice, sometimes I'm kind, but for the most part, I strive to be kind.
Yeah.
Right. And it happens even in relationships with Diamond. My personal rights, but they're just not kind.
You're just not a nice person. There are people
but
who
kind.
there are
You're
people
kind
who
and
are
you're not nice.
There are people who are not nice in general.
Or you're kind and not nice.
Look, I see you. So that's why I say I think as society or as individuals in society, we conflate the two, Mr. Mo.
Yeah.
You know, and very, very too often, and I think the reason for that, or part of the reason for that, is that the line is very thin, and jumping back and forth, Mr. P, is very easy. Jumping back and forth is very easy. You can execute and exhibit one or the other at a time, dependent on the situation, dependent on the person, dependent on your emotional awareness or emotional intelligence and your emotional maturity. One understand. And then there's instances where you can execute and exhibit both at a time. At the same time. You know, so yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, it also comes to, a thought of, in order for you or for people to recognize you as someone who is nice, you have to be kind to them. Like, I went to that person, I was kind to them so that they can see me as a nice person. So I had a situation, right? And I think now the characters that we develop over time in terms of what do we define kindness and being nice to other people, it also stems in terms of your own personal character development. Because personally in college, I had this thing. I was like, so this other friend of mine asked me a question that, no, I told him, or no, Ndwana, I like helping people. And then he said, no, you like helping girls. That's the difference, right? And I'm like, okay, I understand, because when I did like a, what do you call this thing? Do a self-reflection on why I like helping girls. It stemmed from, I see guys, because I grew up around guys. I have 2 brothers, right? I always felt like, no, guys can get away with things. They can do things for themselves. Sure. So there's a hole in me that felt like, I needed a sister in my life. So that's why I would be kind and help girls at school with their schoolwork and things like that. So that's why I wanted to know if you are choosing a certain person or a certain gender to help, do we consider you as a kind person, as a nice person? You don't only help girls, you help guys only. You don't help guys, you only help girls only, right?
Yeah.
Preference.
Would you help someone change a tire? A guy?
Yes.
I mean, I would.
you see. So now we're finding out now that there are a lot of contributing factors and variables to such things, right? Where society has taught us and instilled some of these things in us. Matita this or girls that or whatever. Like, there's a lot of things, and the list is endless. But like I said, part of it is dependent on how you process these things, right? If you view a guy on the side of the road needing help with a tire as he'll sort himself out, and then if the tables are turned, it's a female and you're like, she needs help. Everyone needs help. Yeah. Are you aware enough, or are you on that level that you've broken out of the stereotype that society has instilled in each of us as individuals? Right?
Yeah.
Have you broken out of that system where now you are cognizant of the fact that people are people in the world? Yes, there are differences between male and female, right? And depending on the situation and whatever else in the context. But in general, all of us at some point in our lives need help, right? That's why there are social experiments that are done from time to time. I saw it over the weekend on Instagram. These people are doing a social experiment, and they act as a couple, a guy and a girl. And in the first one, the guy, they walk up into a courtyard, a huge courtyard of people walking around, blah, 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 whatever, doing their own thing. This guy's provoking and poking this girl. Blah, blah, blah. They pretend as if they're fighting, and they're in a heated argument. And he pins the girl to the wall, chokes her a bit, and, just is in her face. He's in her face. And people started walking over. Women started walking over and they were like, yeah, no, we're going to call the cops. What you're doing is wrong, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, the normal thing that we were used to, right? And then they do another take where the girl now is the victimizer and the guy is being victimized, right? And she's now in his face, is poking him, choking him, slapping him, doing all of those things. People were laughing. Females were laughing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, then in that context, what are we saying? Are we saying people are not nice or they weren't kind enough to walk up and act in the same way that they did when the roles were reversed? Did you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so I would be kind enough. I know Nakini MooCee Mist. I would be absolutely kind and nice enough to stop
and help
and ask at least ask, hey, my brother, how's it going? Do you need help? How many times have you come across a guy pushing a car alone, stuck on the road, right? How many females stop and push that car with him? Exactly. Exactly.
0.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? How many times have you randomly helped a bunch of guys or just 2 guys pushing the car? Where? Not randomly.
I mean, I did it.
Exactly.
Last week.
Exactly. You see now where the differences come in and where the male and female aspect plays a role. And that's a conversation on its own when we are considering the concept of kindness versus niceness.
Yeah.
Right? But if we're speaking about it across the board as a human race, as batho ba mo lefatsheng in society, there are instances where I think emotional maturity plays a huge role. A huge role, Mr. B. To be kind to someone who has victimized you is a huge thing, man. There's an instance, I won't mention what happened with me. I went through an ordeal and I was able to come back. You know, it takes a lot though. It really takes a lot of awareness, guys, and it's not easy. Yeah. But to come back to someone and say to Mo, I forgive you. And you actively choose to be nice to this person moving forward after that act and to be kind to them, because kindness is a huge thing that you can show to someone, and there's a purity to it, I think, Mr. B, when you can be kind to someone who has put you in a not so great situation.
So remember when I told you about this lady in the US? So this boy shot the lady's son and died. And the lady went to court and she forgave the perpetrator, which is that guy who shot her son. And then he was like, in order for me to heal, I would need to adopt this guy as my son. And she waited for him to serve the sentence. And when the guy came out, they rekindled and he now became the son.
Wow.
Of the mother.
That's great.
Crazy.
But I'm like, what?
It's crazy.
Because I mean, like, honestly, man, like, except that your son is gone, right? But I don't know. Do you know what's the latest development? Because it looks like she was also not accepting that the son is gone, and she needs
a placeholder
of some sort.
Yeah, filling up that void,
just like Stockholm
syndrome.
That syndrome.
Yeah. So in court when she explained, right, it was her trying to, prevent this boy of becoming something very bad. Like she said, she doesn't want to see other parents experiencing what she has went through. So let me rather prevent this by adopting this boy, give him love, teach him love and show him that there's different ways you can actually live your life, right? It was not to replace the son, but it was like, whatever that he has done has caused me so much hurt to a point that I wouldn't want to see the next person going through what I have went through. So I'm going to adopt him, make him my son, and take it from there.
Yeah, it reminds me of us as Africans. As much as we were ridiculed, abused, but we're still kind individuals.
Yeah. Very interesting. So, in terms of the shockers that we have right here, psychologists say niceness is often about avoiding conflict, while kindness is about engaging with someone's real need, even if it's inconvenient. Research shows that people who practice kindness, not just niceness, report higher levels of life satisfaction and stronger relationship. Niceness can sometimes be self-serving, wanting to be liked. While kindness is other-serving, wanting someone else to be okay. Niceness in surface level is compliments, politeness, keeping things so smooth. Kindness digs deeper, helping, listening, and showing up when it's very, very hard. Sometimes kindness doesn't look nice at all, like telling a friend the hard truth or standing up for someone when it makes you unpopular.
Absolutely. Completely. Thus I say, being kind, there's a purity to it, man. There's a purity, I think, that is attached to it, because you have to show a lot of empathy, or sympathy, one or the other. Hey man, your awareness, your intellect, and your maturity in terms of emotions has to be on another level, because you dig deep first in yourself. You dig deep first in yourself, Mo, before you are able to give it out into the world. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And thus I say, Mr. B, you can. Kindness is possible for someone who's caused you pain, or someone who's victimized you, or someone who's traumatized you. But it's very, very hard. Very hard.
Because also when you peel off the layers, when you peel the onion, I think I've seen this, and maybe you guys can attest, where someone may come through as nice initially at first, but then as time goes on, because we're talking about something that's deep-seated, then you get to see, but you're not really
you're
a
not
kind
a nice
person.
Kind person, yes.
Yeah, you may be nice on the surface.
Nice.
You act nice, right?
Surface level, yeah.
And for the most part, many people can believe that. But then eventually, when you say that kindness is something that's like deep within, then you have okay, but actually, when I thought by me gesturing or doing something, I was doing it because I genuinely wanted to help. But to go where I've seen the moment I can't, or the moment you have to do something twice, so you complain, okay, but you bought food twice. So, there's something wrong.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people suffer from that, because like I said, the line is very thin, and jumping between one or the other is very easy, and a lot of us often do it quite a number of times without being aware as well, right? But the reason why we distinct the matters is that niceness is a social lubricant. It's great for getting through a grocery store line or a boring meeting. But nice people often struggle with honesty because they don't want to rock the boat. They might say what you want to hear, so you'll keep liking them. On the other hand, kindness is a backbone. A kind person might tell you that you have spinach in your teeth, or that your current behavior is hurting your career. It feels meaner in the moment, but it's actually a gift. Kindness prioritizes your well-being over their comfort. The peer reality check. We've all met someone nice who gossips the moment you leave the room. That's because niceness is often about presentation, whereas kindness is about character. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Development,
Absolutely. It's about who you are at your core. That's why being nice is very easy. That's why you can be nice to people you don't like. That's why you can be nice on a whim, just like that. A lot of people are nice, or a lot of people can exhibit niceness. A lot, every day. We are nice to people here on the roads. You greet people that you don't like, do you not?
I do.
For the mere fact of just being polite. Fail and avoid. Hello. You know those kinds of adults in our neighborhoods. You know, who greets you? I don't need to. Like, sorry, ma'am, I don't need to be greeting you. Like, if you feel like maybe I'm bothering you, or this is like too much of an act for you. We don't need to be doing this.
Yeah.
And I've stopped. There's a lot of adults that I've stopped greeting. It's as if you owe me, or maybe I need your salutation. No, I don't, right? But we're nice on a whim. But kindness now requires you to actually think about it and go back and be like,
we're nice because we avoid unnecessary conflicts.
We're being polite. We're being courteous, Mr. Mo. You know, the tough love factor is that if you're drowning, a nice person might stand on the shore and tell you how sorry they are that you're wet. A kind person jumps in and drags you out, even if they end up bruising your arm in the process
as well.
Those are some of the differences, man. But if we break it down also, there is what the both are rooted in. There is the primary goal of both. There's also the effort level, where there's low effort in terms of niceness. It's very low and surface level, right? But with kindness, it is high level, which requires courage and action. So there's quite a lot, man.
There is. So if you're listening right now and watching, we have two questions for you. Do you think South Africans value niceness more than kindness? Lastly, would you rather have a friend who's always polite and agreeable, or the one who might challenge you but always show up when it matters? Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag you need to use. And if you want to send your voice note, 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. So what's going to do right now is to take a short break, and then we'll come back. We're going to fill you in on what is trending on our social media platform. So don't switch the dial.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCee Mist. My name is MooCee Mist.
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'? It's the
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
We are live. Durban streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka Breakfast Show. Let's go.
And of course, let us fill you in on what is happening on our social media platforms. Of course, starting with the first one, Casper Nyovest Fill Up Toyota Stadium has created over 1,500 jobs. So Casper Nyovest hosted his Fill Up Toyota Stadium concert. The event drew 30,500 attendees on the 6th of December 2025. Beyond music, the concert created 1,563 jobs, 14 permanent roles, 1,496 temporary roles, 53 interns, and one person with a disability is employed. And the gender split, they have employed over 450 women and 936 men. And youth dominated, there is 1,150 workers. 31 service providers were contracted, showing the scale of business involvement. So this took place, of course, in Toyota Stadium in Bloemfontein, right here in South Africa. Casper Nyovest shared the impact report on Instagram on the 5th of February. So what's happening is the jobs that are created through event logistics, staffing, and service providers. Concert positioned as more than entertainment and a business operation with economic impact. Casper also emphasized the real win was not ticket sales or crowd size, but lives positively affected. He also described the journey as emotionally and financially demanding, highlighting the effort behind the scenes. And we are happy because the unemployment rate for most people is now capped, because these numbers are good. 1,500 jobs are being created, and of course by our highlighted and artist that we love in Mzansi. We love to see when these things happen. So if he has more fill-ups on different stadiums, on different provinces, that means more jobs are going to be created. But if of course you have different sentiments of this, you can share with us on our social media platform. It's hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And then on another one, in case you missed it, so Thembi Samdoda has reportedly ended her marriage to AB Ngumalo after 5 years. So what happened is South African TV presenter and actress Thembi Samdoda is reportedly heading for divorce from AB Ngumalo. The couple's marriage lasted for only 5 years. Yes, South Africans have weighed in terms of what they thought. But reports says they separated some time ago, with Ngumalo moving out in 2024. The split followed a major fallout allegedly linked to Ngumalo's associations. Mdoda has now instructed her lawyers to file for divorce this year, which is 2026. So the news of the divorce were reported by Daily Sun on Saturday, on the 7th of February 2026. Speculation had circulated online since February 2025, this month, when social media posts hinted at marital trouble. How it happened is the separation became public after months on online speculation of Mdoda's own heartfelt message to her estranged husband. Reports suggest the tension escalated into a fallout, leading to Ngumalo's move out of the marital home. Mdoda is now determined to finalize the divorce this year, showing intent to close the chapter legally and emotionally. That's what we have for you. In case you missed it, if of course you have different sentiments and thoughts, you can come through on our social media platforms by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or send us a voice note. So what we're gonna do, of course, right now, because at 9 minutes till we hit the 10 o'clock on the dot, we will be back and wrap it up for you nicely. Now I'm leaving you with the sounds of Swakadi saying Tusabe Mansa.
About 5 minutes before we call it a morning, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blanco Network, right? And we've had such a great time spending some proper quality time with you this morning. And we're celebrating 215 episodes. What? Mr. Mo, that deserves a
Yeah, it does. 215
episodes, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy stuff, man. And we hope you'll continue being on the journey on this ride with us as we head to 250 episodes, which is crazy stuff. So before we close it off, something very cool happened this past weekend. Durbanites this past weekend on Saturday were celebrating a very, very cool international day.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know about you, but I think it's quite a cool celebration that they observed on Saturday. And through the power of technology and, through the power of, I don't know, what else is there? It's technology and what else? What would you call it as well?
Connection.
Through the power of connectivity, Mr. B?
Voodoo.
I know it's not. we don't observe such things, but we were to a certain extent, on some level, part of the celebration. And you're wondering, MooCee, what are you talking about? So this was International Radio Day, right? And you know that we are a sister station, and we have a sister station in Durban that goes by the name of Underground Radio, right? And you can also enhance your listening experience on Underground right now. We're live on Underground right now as we're talking. So Underground Radio took up the initiative of inviting most, if not all, of Durban-based radio stations. So this is Kakasi FM, this is Ukhozi, this is Vibe FM. There's quite a number of them, right?
Yeah.
And they were under one roof on Saturday evening, and they had a very, very, very cool games night. For those who are watching on YouTube, you're about to see it on your screens. But shout out to Nerissa and the team out there. There you go, as you can see on your screen right now. Through the power of connectivity and technology, like I mentioned, we were able to be part of the celebrations and the activities and the games night, right?
Yeah.
And we were announcing some of the games that were being played on the night. And it seemed like such a cool experience. And Mr. B and I, when Nerissa told us about this, we really wanted to go out there more and spend the weekend out there and just, man. But God willing, guys, absolutely, we're going. There's no way we are not going to Durban this year. We're at least going to go once, if not more than once, twice, 3 times maybe, I think. But at least a minimum of 1 time. We're absolutely going to spend a couple of days in Durban. And it looks like such a cool experience, man. People were sharing that it was an amazing time that they had out there. And we hope that in the very near future, the Vooka and the Underground Radio team and family will be together in one space under one roof, and we can have our own games night, right? And I think it could be cool, man. Cool stuff. And so at the top of the hour, in about 2 minutes time, Rochelle, the Mzansi Mama, will be coming onto Underground Radio, right? And it's her first show, man. Shout out to her. Can't wait to hear some of the stuff that she will be bringing to the Underground team. And it will be happening every Monday from 10 to 12, right? From 10 to 12 on Monday, Rochelle will be taking us through some of the conversations that she has in store for us, and the Mzansi Mama conversations.
Yeah, conversation for us who are about to become parents.
Are you a mama?
I'm not a mama, but I will make someone a mama.
Okay, you did say that you want to be.
Yeah. So I think it's a show that I can listen to so that I can, pick some few points right there.
Okay.
In terms of preparation.
Okay, no, I see.
Looking forward to it.
Same. It promises to be a good one, man. Underground always brings the vibes, man.
Yeah.
And they always take care of us music-wise. So with that being said, be on the lookout for that. And also on Thursdays, between the hours of 4 and 6 p.m. in the afternoon, early evening, you can hang out with myself and Moeketsi. We give you the great sounds and the musical stylings of MooCee Mist and the son of Mother Nature, Moeketsi. So with that being said, we've been talking for a while. We've had such an amazing time. And until tomorrow morning, stay safe, stay cautious, stay cool when it needs to be. And you and I and the rest of the team will see each other. From myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist, I love you. I've had an amazing time. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Cool stuff.
Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. We're going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath. And I don't care if we make a mess, it doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide.